This is my laptop. I did a lot of work on this laptop for many years and it's very battered and bruised. But because I produce a lot of videos, I am often on my laptop editing and deleting and fixing up my video. You go to your desktop screen and you right click, and then there's new, and then you say new folder, and as you get your new folder you're able to open up any other file, and it's a simple click and drag. Any video that you may wish to work with, you can click on it and drag it to that new folder. There you go. And it is then copied into the folder. And as it is copied, you have recorded on the computer the date, the time, and the size of this video. Now the size is so important because if you have to email your video or any exercise that is being done on the computer, you need to know the size. Now this new folder is not named, but when you put your cursor over it, it tells you the size of the folder, 301 megabytes, and it tells you the date created, which we are now in the 9th month, today is the 8th, and it's 2011, and the time that this was prepared was 10:01 a.m. Now this is something that I always do, I often do. I am videotaping all the time, so I'll delete this folder, and yes. So now we have a situation where in last year, 2010, I randomly began to transfer videos from the desktop to the laptop, and while doing so I thought I would pick out some very interesting videos and save it in a folder. This folder I simply called RE, namely. So that after I put across some videos, I decided it doesn't make sense adding videos because there are so many, hundreds of videos. I really can't begin to pick out the best ones. That in itself is a long exercise. So I aborted and I decided to leave that folder and just name it RE. To my surprise, when I came back to the folder and I began to check on it, you click on it, you will notice that as you put your cursor on this folder, it is saying that the folder is 666 megabytes. 666. It is not 666.1. It's not 669. It could have been any size. Now, that's a very skillful feat to be able to put together a number of videos in order to get a weight of exactly 666. We open this file and we are seeing that I placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 videos into this folder, false starting and relays. I love athletics and I am, producing athletic videos all the time. So I put these 11 videos into this folder, and it turns out that the folder is exactly 666 megabytes. Are you seeing that? But here's what happened now. After a few months, I am alarmed at this coincidence, and I'm telling my wife and my daughter, look at how this video is exactly 666. I'm zooming in megabytes. My daughter then says to me, but Daddy, do you notice that this video was produced at exactly 9:11 p.m.? So here we have 666 and 911 combining on one video folder where these two numbers, which has been following me around all this time. So I have a story to tell. I have a story to tell about 666, which is the mark of the beast, and 9/11, which represents one of the most traumatic experiences that the world has experienced, where the two towers, which form one on one, two towers form on 11, were destroyed by airplanes, and on the 11th of September, right? So it makes that 911, and it's an emergency situation where the emergency number 911 was ringing off the hook because everyone kept calling emergency because of this attack on the towers in the United States. But is this just related to the United States? Now today is the 8th of September 2011, and I believe I want to produce this video so that people will realize that there is deep significance to the number 9/11 and deep significance to the existence of God and the involvement of God in the affairs of man.